So how do you promote an adventurous spirit in your child's life? Is it even possible? We spoke to a young boy who climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa when he was only 7 years old. Here's his story.
11-year-old Keats Boyd knows his way up a rock. When he was just 7 years old, this adventurous kid summited Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. Where does this adventurous spirit come from? Why did he have to climb Kilimanjaro? Keats can't say.
I had so much confidence in myself that I just said, I can do this.
His dad, Brian, can't say either.
And up until that point, he had never been anything other than a typical 6-year-old kid. He was as unfocused as anyone. He wouldn't clean his room. You know, he was a typical kid. But for some reason, this stuck. And I really thought that he would just lose interest in it. He would like see something shiny and move on. And it just never happened.
Still, this father and son team decided the climb was something worth doing.
They finally said yes that I had to do it with a cause bigger than myself. I did it for the Kids of Kilimanjaro and the Jane Goodall Institute.
Brian says this was no simple decision. There was so much preparation, the actual physical prep, the medical prep, and getting the okay from the African government. This dad says he listened to what his son needed. He had to.
And I had to say to myself, what if this is real? You have to ask yourself, what if this is truly this important to him? This is not a flight of fancy of a child. This isn't some puppy love thing. What if this is the real deal? What damage do I do to this young person, this young mind, if I don't allow him to dream big and realize those dreams? If I don't allow him to explore the furthest reaches of his imagination?
But Brian says it doesn't matter if your child's adventurous spirit leads him to climbing a more than 19,000-foot mountain in Africa or wants to perform on stage in front of thousands. Supporting an adventurous spirit is a parent's job.
The message you need to send to those kids is if you can think of it, if you want it, we will make it happen. Together, my job as your parent is to help you realize your dreams, help you realize that adventurous spirit.
So what's next for Keats?
Well, I'm looking at a few other mountains, maybe Karsten's Pyramid in Papua New Guinea and Vincent Massif in Antarctica. And I'm trying to do other adventures, not as much as mountain climbing. I want to go raft the Nile and explore the Mekong Delta.
Whatever his next adventure is, you can bet Brian will be climbing alongside him.
So the takeaway I get from Ryan is that he really listened to his son. If you have an inspirational story that you'd like to share, please contact us at supermommyknot.com.